Today, we explore a Disney classic that's part sci-fi, part comedy, and part completely bonkers. The Computer Wore Tennis Shoes. What happens when a regular college student accidentally turns into a walking, talking supercomputer? Well, things get weird. But does this film have deeper ideas behind its wacky premise? Let's find out. Released in 1969, The Computer Wore Tennis Shoes was part of Disney's push into live-action family comedies, mixing sci-fi with slapstick humor. This was the first in what would become a trilogy, followed by Now You See 'Em, Now You Don't, and The Strongest Man in the World, all centered around Dexter Riley, played by Kurt Russell. The story follows a group of underdog students at Medfield College, a struggling institution trying to keep up with the modern world. When Dexter and his friends convince a wealthy businessman, A.J. Arno, played by Cesar Romero, to donate a computer to their school, an accident occurs. Dexter is electrocuted by the machine and suddenly gains its computing abilities. He knows everything, including some shady secrets about Arno. What follows is pure chaos, Disney style. Dexter becomes famous, the school gets caught up in a media frenzy, and soon criminals are after him. All thanks to one freak accident with a computer. So beyond the laughs, let's talk about what The Computer Wore Tennis Shoes is actually saying. First, there's the idea of technology's growing role in society. In 1969, computers were becoming more widespread, and the film plays off the fear and fascination surrounding artificial intelligence. Dexter's sudden transformation into a genius represents both the potential and dangers of over-reliance on machines, suggesting that technology, while powerful, shouldn't replace human ingenuity. There's also an underlying question about education. Does simply having knowledge make someone truly intelligent? Dexter has all the facts, but his wisdom and judgment don't necessarily keep pace. This plays into broader discussions about whether information alone is enough or whether critical thinking is the real key to success. Then, of course, we have the classic corporate greed storyline that seems to recur in at least half of the Disney films of this era. A.J. Arno, the recurring villain of the trilogy, symbolizes the dangers of monopolizing technology and information. His shady dealings reveal how knowledge, especially in the digital age, can be used for manipulation rather than for progress. So, where does The Computer Wore Tennis Shoes fit into Disney's overall legacy? Certainly not a well-known film, but you could call it a stepping stone for Disney's live-action comedies that would follow in the 70s, as well as the beginning of Kurt Russell's long relationship with the studio that eventually led him into much bigger roles outside of Disney. Does the film hold up today? Well, its portrayal of computers is obviously dated, but its themes about technology, knowledge, and ethics remain surprisingly relevant. So, if you love Disney comedies of the vintage variation, or enjoy quirky science fiction stories, this one's definitely worth watching. So, what do you think? Is The Computer Wore Tennis Shoes a forgotten Disney gem? Or yet another relic of its time, soon to be forgotten and never seen again?